Is there really a monster at the end of this video? Maybe. The monster isn't what you probably think it is, though. No, a detailing business is not the monster. The monster comes in a different form. But for now, we'll just call this monster a problem. Your problem. A problem you don't even know is a problem. You can't, because you're a beginner, and that's the nature of being a beginner. But to really understand this problem, we need to rewind a bit to see how you have arrived at this current position that you find yourself in. And typically, it goes something like this. I love cleaning cars. I need to make money. I will therefore exchange my work in the form of detailing services for other people's money. I will start my own detailing business so that I can do this. Now, with my detailing business, I get to make money doing something I love. Yes, a detailing business. What a great idea. And starting your detail business now becomes your goal, and a very good goal to have since it is what I consider the winning balance. Let's take a look at this winning balance, because it's a balance that I believe most people will look at it. It's certainly the way I looked at it when I first started my business. Over here, we have you. You need money. You love detailing. You hate working for others. You want to work for yourself. And then over here, we have your detail business, where you get to make money. You get to detail. You get to not work for others, and you get to work for yourself. You see how one delivers the other? Do you see how you want these things and your detail business can provide these things to you? That is what I call the winning combination. But this is where we come full circle back to a problem in the form of a question. A question you don't know to ask because you have already come to a conclusion that yes, a detailing business is now your goal. And now you are on a mission to achieve that goal, and yet that one question still remains. Will a detailing business be a good fit for you, your life, and your personality? You don't know yet. You think you know because you arrived at this conclusion in a very logical way, a very logical thought process. But despite the logic in this thought process, that darn question still remains. Do you choose detailing as a business, or do you keep detailing as a hobby? This is the question you nor anybody else can actually answer for you. Not until you actually live it can you know it, and not until you know it can you then choose it. And now you find yourself with yet another problem because you go in search of a plan, a detail business startup plan. There's many out there, and many you will find. It seems everyone wants to sell plans and nobody actually wants to do detailing any longer. Just my little observation. Welcome to University of YouTube and the Endless YouTube Detailers. But not you, or you, or you, or even you back there. No, you love cars. You love detailing. And you love the idea of getting paid to do something that you love to do. I too came to that conclusion over 35 years ago when I first started my own detailing business. Hello, Auto Fetish Detail. But unlike you, I had virtually no resources, no University of YouTube, no online training, no in-person training, no internet, nothing, zero, zilch, nada. You, on the other hand, have the direct opposite problem. You are drowning in a sea of free information. Endless voices, endless choices. You are on information overload, which is a different type of monster. The monster in the room is not so much that you are drowning in too many choices, although that is a big problem. The bigger problem is more the fact that you are a beginner, and by nature of being a beginner, you are not going to be asking the right questions. You don't even know enough to ask the right questions, which means you have to rely on people with experience to give you the answers to the questions that you don't know to ask. Here I am, 35 years later, attempting to ask a question that you don't know to ask. Will a detailing business be a good fit for you, your life, and your personality? After all, detailing as a business is not detailing as a hobby. You, in fact, may start your own detailing business and come to 100 conclusions as to why this is a good fit, which is exactly what happened to me. But you can just as easily start your own detailing business and come to 100 conclusions as to why it's not a good fit for you. You just won't know until you know. So if living it is the only way you can know it, which is the only way you can then choose it, then the question becomes this: do you follow the conventional approach to a startup, or do you follow an unconventional approach? The conventional approach is what most experts would be pushing onto you. Conventional startups that come with 101 hoops you gotta jump through just to start. Or do you want to follow an unconventional startup where you get to jump over the rules of convention? A simpler, faster, and what I would call the smarter approach so you can test drive your own detailing business now, not months from now. And now we have come to the end of the video. And you tell me, is there a monster here waiting for you? Maybe. This depends on you and your life. I know before I started, there was a monster not just waiting for me, but a monster that was growing day by day in the form of regret. Regret because I delayed starting my business day after day. This was all due to nothing more than fear. Fear became my monster. It was real, it was significant, and it kept me stuck on the sidelines where life was safer. But playing it safe rarely gets you to where you want to be. Unless you like all the rules society has built for you and you want to embrace conformity. Just follow the rules. You'll be safe. And do this for the next 5 years and tell me how that's working out for you. Looking back, I understand why I had so much fear on my part. As I said earlier, I had none of the resources that you have today due to technology. I literally had to jump in the deep end and learn how to swim on my own. You don't have to do this. You have all kinds of plans that you can follow. In fact, you don't even have to follow a specific plan other than learning as much as you want for free on YouTube and just going out and start. Literally, walk out the door, start knocking on your neighbors' doors and introduce you and your business to them. And I guarantee if you knock on enough doors, you will find someone willing to exchange their money for your detail skills. And now you have literally just started your own business without me or any other expert selling you a plan. So, are any of these problems and questions I've laid out for you in this video really monsters? Once again, maybe. Only you will know. But at a minimum, you will at least be asking yourself better questions and likely coming to better conclusions. In closing, if you like the idea of a smarter way to start your own detailing business, sign up at detailvault.com using the link in the description box below. And you and I can meet up here in the very next video.